This is what's pissing me off today. I'm Bob Pritchard. Well, there was a very sad story that we had in the news yesterday morning. It was talking about a family that experienced a home invasion in Kleinburg. What evidently happened is these people broke into the house, demanded valuables, and well, it didn't quite go the way anybody planned. Apparently there was some interaction between those breaking into the house and the daughters of the man who were the family that lived there. The net outcome was the man went to intervene and he was shot and eventually died. It just doesn't make any sense to me. First of all, if you go through any of our modern day subdivisions, all the houses pretty much look like all the other houses. So how did this particular house become the house that was chosen for this home invasion? Did they know the people breaking in know something that the rest of us just didn't know? Were they aware of some great stash of something that was in the house? I was thinking that if somebody broke into our house in a home invasion style, they wouldn't get away with much of anything because, well, first of all, we don't keep cash around. We don't have very much jewelry, and everything else is kind of older and of only value to myself and my wife. So there really is no value of coming in. And then when you start to look at, other targets that could be available out there that might get more money, you think like a bank or a grocery store or any number of other places would have more cash kicking around than we would. Although I'd have to admit we're probably a pretty easy target if you want to get away with $5 or $10, which hardly makes it worth the whole effort. I was also wondering what those people who broke into the house did afterwards. They managed to escape. Police are looking for them. But at the end of the equation, do they go home and think, wow, we just took away somebody's life and destroyed a family? Or did they go home and think, hey, aren't we the great ones? We managed to shoot a guy and teach him a lesson he will never forget. Of course, he only had about 40 minutes to remember anything because he was dead. So when you come right down to it, what's the criteria behind this? Why do these people go out and do it? Or is it just an overall problem we're facing in society? And if it is, and given the track record police seem to have in solving murders, maybe it's time for us to consider maybe more of what the Americans are doing. I hate to say that, but you want to be safe in your own home. And if people come in and just shoot and kill people, that doesn't make it safe ever. And that's what's pissing me off today. I'm Bob Pritchard.